Alright, my name is Hugh Wegworth. Thanks for looking at the coconut tool. What I'm going to go over today is I have a lot of questions in the past, and how do you actually know if your coconuts are good or not? And what I do is I just go down to the local grocery store and I'll buy 5, 6, 7 coconuts. And I live in Minnesota here, so it's not the most ideal conditions for coconuts. So if I buy 8 coconuts, I'd be lucky if maybe 4 are good. So I'm just going to go ahead and crack a few coconuts, and then I'll explain to you if these coconuts are good or not. So it's real simple to cut the coconut in half, or crack it in half. You'll just see, oops, that line forming there, and that was a big crack. And actually this right here actually looks like a really good coconut. So the first thing I do is when I look at the coconuts, is I look and see, I put my finger in here and see if it's slimy at all. So it's not slimy, so right there I know that it's a really good coconut. So what I'm going to do from here is I'm just going to demeat the coconut, and again you'll just see how simple it is with the tool. You see how this just pops out. Now when we pull the meat out of the coconut here, the next thing I check for to make sure that the coconut is actually good is I'm going to check the bad pieces of the coconut. So if you open up your coconut here and there's like mold or it's soft, then you know it's automatically bad. You just want to throw it out. And then I always just test it just to see if it tastes good, and that's actually a really good coconut. So I demeat the coconuts, and then what I do is I just go ahead and freeze them. So you see how simple that was to get the meat out. So let me just crack another one, and hopefully this one I don't totally crack in half. So we're going to open another coconut here, and hopefully this coconut will be rotten. Okay. So usually what happens, you just get it so it's a little light crack there, and then pry the tool in there. Let the water drain. Now one thing you'll notice is, again, just open up the coconut and feel it. And if it's not slimy, that tells you that it's a good coconut. So right here, I felt it and it's not slimy, so we're just going to go ahead and demeat it. And with the tool, you just want to get in there and pry it a little bit and move it around, and just basically really falls right off. And it looks like this is actually going to really pop out really nicely here. And the key to this when you use the tool is you want to make sure that your hand is here prying the meat out. That's really essential. Can you see how that popped out? And again, this is a really good coconut. The back of the shell is really nice and healthy. Let's move this meat over here. So far the 2 coconuts that I've cracked open have been really healthy. So I'm hoping we get one of these coconuts that actually is rotten, so you can see what that looks like. So again, I'm just going to gently tap the coconut. Gentle taps until it cracks, and you're going to hear a distinct sound when it cracks. Get the tool. And again, I could just tell right away because I've opened up enough coconuts, but this is nice and solid there. It's not slimy, so this is a good coconut. So I'm just going to demeat this. So again, when you look at the grocery store, make sure that when you open the coconuts, that if there's any slime at all inside of here, you know it's bad. Right away, just throw it out. Or when you demeat it, if there's any like rotted or soft areas on the back here, you know that's a bad coconut. So thanks again for looking at the coconut tool. Talk to you later.